Hey guys, and welcome back to the World Soccer Tourney. This is what the map looks like now. Biggest change is Panama now owns New Zealand. As you might have recognized, I did not make a video last Saturday, and that is because it was way too close to the recap video, so I was not able to do it, so sorry. And to make up for that, instead of having 4 eliminations today, we're going to have 8. For our first match of the day is Azerbaijan versus Cuba. And Azerbaijan will beat Cuba in overtime, 3-2. A former part of the USSR is now going to the location of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Anyone else afraid? Next up is Laos versus Barbados, and I'd like to take this time to point out a mistake I made in the part 10 of this series. When Quebec beat Thailand, I accidentally had Quebec take the land of Laos, but I have fixed it since I just noticed it now. I'm sorry. And Laos beats Barbados 5-0. The Laotians now have the Trident of Poseidon. Next matchup is Luxembourg versus Gabon. And Gabon will beat Luxembourg 2-1, meaning Gabon now owns the biggest economic powerhouse of Europe, basically. And now for our, what would normally be our last matchup, but not today, it is Ukraine versus Ireland. And Ireland will beat Ukraine 1-0, which means the top producer in potatoes and the top producer in wheat combined. This is a great day for farmers. Next up, Syria versus Western Sahara. And Syria will beat Western Sahara 8-0, making the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic no longer democratic. Our next matchup is Utah versus Queensland. And Utah will beat Queensland in overtime 1-0, meaning the Mormons have just touched down in the land down under. And now, it's Grenada versus Cape Verde. And Grenada will beat Cabo Verde 9-5, putting Grenada on both sides of the Atlantic. And for our final matchup of the day, we have Réunion versus Sao Tome and Principe. And Réunion will beat Sao Tome and Principe 1-0, meaning a French territory on the east side of Africa has taken a African sovereign nation in the Gulf of Guinea.